What's up, everybody? We're here. We're doing it. It's happening. Well, I was tagged in the BirdKeeperToby Wants to Battle tag. Let me explain what that is for a quick second. It's when you get a list of things and you answer them. Pretty simple. Toby does it like every year, and you tag people to answer these questions. It's different every year. It's a series of questions. I'm going to do that. But when I was tagged in that, I was like, oh, I got to do that, and it's due December. Oh, wait. I was tagged 2 other times this year, and I never got around to it. Oh, no. That's a lot of videos to make in a short amount of time. What am I going to do? I'm going to do this right here. The 2016 Tagapalooza. The first tag I'm going to do right now is the one that I got tagged in first. See, the timeline is going to be where I'm going to go with this. I was tagged by Kangascloud to do the... what is it called? Let me find out what it's called exactly. Okay, My Pokemon Team Tag. That's what it's called. Basically, you put yourself into the Pokemon games and you decide, who am I? What's my trainer class? How many Pokemon do I have? Why do I have that many Pokemon? And what are those Pokemon? Let's do it. So the trainer class that I am is Muddy Boy. That's right, you know him. You love him. Muddy Boy from Pokemon Revolutions. Just picture it. You're in some region. You're walking around. You're about almost midway through the game, and you're maybe in a swampy area or maybe a route where it recently rained and there's a lot of mud around. And there's this particularly big mud pile or mud puddle, maybe. And you hear this sloshing. And you're like, what was that? And you look over this mud pile and you see sloshing. And you're like, what is that? And suddenly out of the mud, I just come up saying, I'm a Muddy Boy. Clean me. And that's when the battle starts. And you see that I got 3 Pokemon. Why? Because that's all a Muddy Boy needs. I start with my partner in crime, my Quagsire, whose name is Quincy, by the way, in case you were wondering. Oh, and Quincy is a Muddy Boy, and he gives you the business. And then I return him because you defeated him, because you're the protagonist of the game. And I bring out my Marshtomp. That's right, the evolution of the muddiest Kip there ever was. Oh, and Marshtomp is a Muddy Boy as well. And then you defeat Muddy Buddy. That's the name of my Marshtomp. And I evolve. No, I don't evolve. I return my Marshtomp, and I bring out Mudbray. And her name is Chocorific, and she is not a Muddy Boy. Oh, she is muddy. She is not a Muddy Boy. Then after you finally defeat me, I start to sink back into the mud slowly, looking at you, just saying, Muddy Boy, Muddy Boy, Muddy Boy, Muddy Boy. So I hope that answers your question. And now on to the next tag, which is going to be the Wants to Battle tag. That's actually not the next one in the line, though. The next one in the line is the one that TinyZel tagged me in, which is the GeekCypher. But I think I'm going to end the video with that. I think it's a nice wrap up. Wrap up. Wrap up. See? So let's get these questions up here. These are the questions that I must answer for this tag. And the first one is, what was your favorite part of the Pokemon 20th anniversary? Good question. Oh, my favorite part. I gotta go with Pokemon Go. And I know what you're thinking. Pokemon Go is a dead meme. I know. I don't even know when the last time I picked it up. But it's not because it's a bad game. It's just because Niantic didn't do a lot of things right at all. But that small amount of time when Pokemon Go was relevant was like the best of times. I had so much fun just like going out with my friends to catch some Pokemon and doing like midnight attacks on gyms, because that's the only time we could take gyms is when there's nobody around, because, well, we weren't very good. We couldn't have competition if we wanted to keep a gym, is what I'm saying. It's just great times, good times to be out to have fun, but the best part was actually seeing the real world turning into the Pokemon world. And I'm not talking about like, ooh, VR, Pokemon in my kitchen? Whoa. I'm talking about like the fact that companies had to like make signs about Pokemon, and like there's traffic signs that are like, hey, don't Pokemon go and drive. Target's red ball was like painted like a Pokeball. Like Pokemon was real. Everyone knew about Pokemon. Everyone was playing Pokemon. So that's my answer for the first one. What's the second one? Good question. That's not the question. Question 2. What is your favorite Pokemon from Pokemon Sun and Moon? Easy. I went in knowing for certain that my favorite Pokemon was going to be Beware, or however you want to pronounce it. I call it Beware. What I didn't realize was that I was going to like it as much as I do. I mean, I was ready to like it, but I wasn't ready to like it this much. But the other thing I wasn't ready for, and I'm going to hop on your train here, Toby, is how much I was going to like Stuffle. It's pre-evolution. Stuffle, I might like Stuffle more than Beware. Stuffle's awesome. I mean, I like them both. They're both great. But when it was time to come to evolve my Stuffle into Beware, I almost didn't want to. I was kind of sad. Stuffle's awesome. Number 3, which video are you most proud of making this year / most excited for next year? Okay, well, about next year, I can't tell you. That would be spoilers. How about you guys go in the comments and say, like, make theories about what you think is going to happen next year. What do you think is going to come? The video that I'm most proud of has got to be the official Pokemon Sun and Moon guide. That one was so difficult to make just because there's so many problems that would arise, like with weather or scheduling or the police. It was just so difficult. It was just everything was playing against us making that episode. But then finally against all odds, we made it. And I was able to edit it, and I finally was able to relax, and then suddenly I realized there was something I didn't think about, and that was that now I have to upload it. And oh God, what if people don't like it? It's so different than any of the other videos I made, and I'm talking like before this video and after. Like out of all the videos I've made, before and after this one's still the most different. And I was nervous that people wouldn't like it, or people would be like, this isn't the same! I got a mostly good response, and that was awesome. So just in the sake that I made it, I finally finished it, but also that people liked that it was different, I'm pretty proud of that one. I'm gonna go that one. Number 4, what is the coolest bit of Pokemon merchandise you got this year? Well, I didn't get a lot of Pokemon merchandise this year, but the one thing I did get that I really, really liked, let me go get it over here. This Pokemon 20th Anniversary Celebi plushie. Look at him in there. You can feel him. He's in the box just because right now I don't have a place to put him. I'm gonna take him out eventually because I don't like to just keep him. I want to color with it. Number 5. What has been the best video you have seen? Pokemon video you have seen. What has been the best Pokemon video you have seen this year? This is gonna sound a bit nuts, but hands down, don't shoot. The best video I've seen this year, Pokemon-wise, is actually from Pokemon themselves, and it's the Pikachu Ketchup song that they made for the Japanese anime. Just go watch it sometime if you're unhappy, because it'll make you happy. It's the most adorable thing you'll ever hear and watch, and I've just watched it way too many times to count. What's up? 6. What should your viewers expect in 2017? Well, I said that before. That's spoilers, man. I can't say. Well, it's for the professor. I do want to make a lot of different stuff. I got a lot of ideas for some new projects that I want to make. A lot of different things. And a lot of that is gonna be on my other channel, which is called Jason Meager. That's my name. So that's how that works. And it's like my place for comedy, skits, and songs that have nothing to do with Pokemon, just other comedy stuff. I know a lot of you might be here just for Pokemon, but maybe you're not. Maybe you just like just fun things. And if you like that, you should go over there. I would really appreciate it if you just went over there and kind of checked it out. And maybe if you like it, maybe you'll subscribe. I don't know. I'm not you, but maybe you'll do that. I don't know. Number 7. This is the last one, ladies and gentlemen. Name a channel with less subs your viewers will love and should subscribe to. Well, okay. This was difficult because the channel I'm going to talk about is not a Pokemon channel. And I think it's kind of expected for me to say a Pokemon channel, but it's not a Pokemon channel. If you like nerdy stuff and maybe movies and stuff like that, there's a channel called KISH, and it's ran by a guy named KISH. He's a comedian, and he likes to do kind of like vlog discussion videos about nerdy things that interest him or grinds his gears or whatever, or just he needs to get something off his mind. It's really good, funny stuff. It's a solid channel. Definitely suggest going over there. He hasn't made a video in a while, like 4 months, but maybe if he gets new subscribers, that might make him make more videos, and I would like that, so go do that. He also used to do this series called Talking About, where him and some of his friends would talk about a movie and like dissect it, and that was actually turned into a podcast that he's doing now. It's called Reasonable Beef, and it's really awesome. And so I'm just gonna leave a link to his channel and the podcast in the description, and I would suggest checking them both out. They're really good. So that's the thing, KISH. Go check it all out. Okay, so I've done it. I have done it. I've done the tag. So now it's time for a little less talking and a little more rapping. TinyZel, here it goes. The GeekCypher 2016 rep.
Let's go. Lamp, please. Let me enlighten you a little bit. Key, please. Unlock my secrets, get you fill of it. But hold on, and forgive this next impression, but I just can't go no further till Jermaine and Brett are present. Waha! And no one can out-nerd me, except for all the nerds that can out-nerd me. Swing! Yeah, that's right, you heard me. Unless you didn't hear me, then you must not have heard me. My life's a constant spin in the Mario Kart banana, and my hair is not unlike the late Rosanna Dana. Where I'm rhyming, I don't need roads, I rhyme in the sky. My lyrics got you on the couch screaming, why, Lisa, why? I took the red pill, you took the blue. You're straight oblivious, and I know Kung Fu. I make the baby babka, I am very meticulous. You roll the dough too quick, man, don't be ridiculous. You think I ain't real? Ha, that's a delusion. These aren't tricks, no, it's an illusion. Now I gotta skedaddle, hope this wasn't a bore, but I'm a leaf on the wind. Yeah, watch how I hit.
Alright, now for the tagging part. For the Wants to Battle tag video, I'm going to tag M&J TV, Kangascloud, and A Drive. Yep, I stand by it.